Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're gonna look at the Chinese insurance registration numbers for the first week of 2025, and we can see also that the stock price of these automotive companies are kind of a bit different. Xpeng is doing great today, up almost 9%, whereas Nio and Tesla struggling a little bit. Now going to the actual insurance registration numbers for first week, we can see that Tesla had a slow start, 5,500. Nio at 5,300 combined is really good start, especially considering relative to Tesla, they're essentially at the same level. Really good start, and Xpeng essentially blowing it out of the park, I would say. And this would be, I guess, the second week in a row where Nio and Xpeng combined quite substantially outperform Tesla in China. Now this could be, a 1 or 2 week off. I don't think so. I believe throughout 2025 we will have a lot of weeks where Nio total and Xpeng will outperform Tesla combined, which means if you add Nios deliveries and Xpeng deliveries combined, they will definitely outperform Tesla for many of the 52 weeks of 2025. My hope is that at least 20 good weeks where these two companies outperform Tesla. And then we can see LiAuto. Finally, maybe we are starting to see like a little bit of a limit for LiAuto's sales, I would say. Remember that they skyrocketed by end of 2023 throughout the entire of last year. But I think, it's maybe the hybrid market is not the right path forward, although it was the right path until I would say at least the last couple of years, clearly seen by LiAuto and also BYD. But I think from now on, I think it's gonna be more realistic to have sales in the pure BEV market, pure battery electric market. Quickly looking at the lithium carbonate price starting the year at 75,000 or so, much lower than the peaks of 2021 and 2022. So it's very good to see that the price is kind of stuck here in the lows over the past almost a year now. So really nice to see there, and the margins will slowly but surely improve for everyone here in the electric vehicle market. Then for my swap stations, we can see we follow this gentleman on Twitter, and we can see that his last tweet there for 4 hours ago, they had around, I think, 84,000 swaps on average over the past 30 days. So yeah, it's going upwards obviously, but we also know that Nio is really adding more and more swap stations, and now we have recently broken over 3,000. And you have to remember that it wasn't so long time ago that Nio had, I think, if I recall, closer to 2,500 swap stations. Let's have a look at the data. Yeah, it was only in September where they had 2,500, and they're already up to 3,000. So it's going up very quickly, the number of stations, although the number of swaps per day also is going up. So it's good and bad news, to be honest, but the most important metric there is the average swap per number of per station. So if you take those 84,000 swaps on average over the past 30 days and you divide it by the number of stations, this is the rough number that you get, around 30. I would love us to see getting close to 40. We were well on our way to get to 40, even higher, but then they started to hit the gas again in late Q4, in November, December, with number of swap station. You can see the jump in the November through December, and also now already just few days into January with over 3,000. So yeah, there's that. Long term, I have no issues with the swap stations. It's just maybe they're a little bit aggressive in my opinion, but that's how it is. So also one final good news, actually, I have ordered another microphone. I know a lot of people have been complaining. It's supposed to be here on 10th or 11th, so let's see what happens. But honestly, it was just a quick update today for the first week of 2025. It's really difficult to have an understanding and read the numbers so early into the year. I know that over the past 2 years, 24 and 23, January and February has been quite slow, especially the first weeks. If you actually go back to last year, 2024, God, times flies, I guess, but go already to, you can see that it was very slow numbers. So Tesla had 3,200, now they have 5,500. It's still a year-over-year improvement for sure. Nio had 3,000. Now they have 5,300. Very nice improvement. Xpeng had 1,400. Now they having 7,000. A giant improvement. Even LiAuto at 4,300 then Currently they are, I think, yeah, 6,700. BYD at 36,000. BYD stagnating a little bit on year over year, actually down of the first week compared to last year. But for Nio and Xpeng, I'm really happy, and again, I'm looking forward to see more and more weeks where Nio and Xpeng combined are gonna outsell Tesla in China. That's not gonna be a outlier in my opinion. It's gonna be a quite reoccurring phenomenon where we will see them outperform Tesla, and you can see by end of the year, the yellow and the white one are Xpeng and Nio. Adding those two numbers together, they're very close on average to Tesla, and they actually beat Tesla the last week of the year and the first week of this year. So it's a really good sign. And looking at the Nios first week of the month, the last one, well, sorry, I don't have the numbers for November and December, but in October they had 4,500. So we can see that we are on the upper limit of that number. So all in all, I'm very happy with the start of the year. Let's wait and see. I will update my expectations for Xpeng. I will also have a kind of Excel sheet for Xpeng numbers, the same way I do for Nio, like this kind of, if you look at it here quickly, with all these earnings quarter by quarter, because I think Xpeng is offering a really interesting option out there for sure. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I promise you the new microphone will arrive anytime soon. So yeah, see you in the next one.